Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. In the last episode, the students were finally putting it together. The mystery is definitely starting to be wrapped up. I have absolutely loved this trial. I have loved this so much. Ah, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press.
Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stopped that, you could easily have swapped the bodies. Okay, this again. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is the electro hammer. Yeah. And we have an electro bomb. You. Oh, I think we have it. I think we have it. You. Yeah, the camera. The camera with the pause function that Kokichi went on about, well, Exisal Kokichi went on about an awful lot.
I see it! The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
No, you haven't.
When did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? Well, it's looking down. So yeah, it had to be set up on here. Why? There we go.
There! The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, it would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct?
You can just see an arm. A single arm. That could be anyone's arm.
That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket!
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body. Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he...
Himiko did not engage her brain.
Wait, the mastermind?
There you go, darling. There you go. Think it through.
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so... I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well. I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
The other bodies are gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Who was the only other person in the hangar? Who was the only other person there? Kokichi. This is his plan. He didn't need to be there for it to be carried out, though. Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at that time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was... Yeah, the two people who switched places in the hydraulic press, it had to be... It's... Kokichi is dead! Kokichi is super dead! If it wasn't an old body, it could only be...
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. Okay. Okay. 6 and 6. Again, I'm seeing V's. Victim. C. I want to say this was a T. Okay, no, it was not. I need the T. There we go. That's an I. And I think this is an M. Okay. You know what? I've got 5 minutes. I've got 5 minutes. I'ma just wait for more of the letters to come in. Okay. Wait. Helped. I was noticing E's and L's and then I saw that H down there. Okay. Any P's? P right there. And that was an E. And a D.
I see now.
I can't believe I overlooked this.
What do you mean?
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
Why not? Wait, why not? I think Kokichi is... There are so many words I could use to describe Kokichi, and all of them would cause me major issues with YouTube. He's a tricksy bitch. I've called him that time and time again. I won't go for any more hardcore words, but he is a tricksy bitch. But in his own special, unique little way, I think he actually wanted to stop the killing game. He was going about it in an awful way, but I do think that's ultimately what he wanted. And that's also what Kaito wanted. I think the poison was a dud. I think the poison was a dud.
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
The culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit is inside that exisal. And now it's just exisal. It's no one. It can only be them. I should have trusted my gut.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera at first. If the 2 of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
Are you going quiet now? Are you going quiet now?
So the culprit for this case is... Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense.
I love how conflicted Shuichi is, because I'm just here like, I want to believe it. I want it to be true. Come on, gut instinct, come on.
My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
Oh, Maki, no you're not. No you're not, darling. Huh?
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
I think one of two things. Either the exisal is keeping him alive. You know, he's hooked up to something that is staving the poison off, or the poison was a dud. One of the two.
Wait, you? But didn't you say—
I saw it with my own eyes.
You didn't see him die, though.
Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
I don't understand.
Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away?
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito.
But you didn't see him die. You didn't see anyone actually succumb to the poison. You don't know for sure that it actually worked.
There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Ah, I thought so. Maki is trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? Again, if Monokuma can't obey his own rules, then the killing game is null and void. This was all to stop the killing game. I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. Like dragging around a woman and grabbing her. Oh wait, no, he's been doing stuff like that. So if he's willing to drag women around, I think he'd probably be willing to be selfish. But to be fair, in this case, this was all to stop the killing game. But Kaito is incredibly selfish. Incredibly so. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
Oh!
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility! I killed Kaito!
Oh, this.
I killed Kaito!
Oh.
You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know? I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know?
Oh.
It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
It ends here! Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
My hand! My hand! Oh! Oh, flippin' heck.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote.
When I first saw this, I joked that the cap was still on. I just thought it was a goofy animation. I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment because of that.
After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
Because he'd have won. He would have beaten Monokuma.
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Crazy. Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
We should have just let Kokichi win. We really should have. Then the killing game would be over. But no, we had to figure it out.
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
What does that mean, Himiko?
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
Thanks for that, Monokuma. Thanks for confirming that. Thanks.
But why? You are being so friendly with us!
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore?
Kaito, I believe in you.
Shuichi, what are you doing? What are you actually doing here, Shuichi? Because we've just given Monokuma the answer. We've just given him the answer, and then by going, oh, I believe in you, Kaito, it's like you're reaffirming that. Shuichi, what are you doing? If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit.
He literally just said, if Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, the killing game can't function. He outright just said, I'm ending the killing game. I am ending the killing game with a murder that Monokuma can't crack. Shuichi, what are you doing? I actively want to see Kaito dead. I actively want to see him die in an execution. And I am saying, Shuichi, what you are doing makes no sense here. What you are doing is ensuring Kaito's death. Like, it's what I want, but I'm like, why would Shuichi want Kaito to die? Does he not get that by invalidating the killing game will end? That's the only thing I can think of. He's literally just been told. He's literally just been told. Shuichi, engage your brain! I've been saying that to Himiko this whole time. Shuichi, it's now your turn. Engage your brain. Think it through. What? It's fine. It's fine.
I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Really, I don't know what Shuichi is playing at here. I don't know what Shuichi is playing at here. He is being... As I said, I just think that he hasn't realised that by making the killing game cease to function, that will get them out of this. I don't think Shuichi has realised that. And so he's sticking to his gun of like, oh, I've got to reveal who the culprit is to Monokuma's satisfaction. If we reveal that, then Monokuma knows who the culprit is, and we can vote correctly or incorrectly. As long as Monokuma doesn't know, no one can win. No one can win. The killing game is invalidated and is therefore over. I don't know how Shuichi hasn't grasped that. I don't know how he hasn't grasped that when he was basically just told it plain as day. And again, this is coming from someone who wants to see Kaito dead. This is coming from someone who wants to see Kaito dead. Shuichi, what are you doing? You know what? You know what? We can question Shuichi's judgment in the next episode. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.